everyone, I'm Very Mellow Man, and I'm here to welcome you back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Edition. In our last video, we just defeated the old Iron King outside of his lava arena, and we got a lot of souls from that and the general exploration we did of the area. And of course, to defeat the old Iron King, we had to get past the Smelter Demon. And let me tell ya, getting to the Smelter Demon was apparently more of a challenge than beating the Smelter Demon, as you can see in our last video. But I had some help with that, so it was all good.
The soul and the card, your soul, I only hope.
Alright. Alright then. Alright, let's go back to Earthen Peak for a bit more exploration. There's someone I want to meet there. Okay. So the problem there is that I just completely forgot that I didn't have my weapon equipped. Alright, let's scare both of you. Alright, How do I lock that door? Okay. Something land behind me? If it did, it's not going downstairs. It's okay. Ooh, almost dropped. Alright. So we can open this up without fear. Oh no. No, 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 no. Without fear. Yeah, right. A Ferris Lockstone. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh! Oh! Holy crap! I should have expected there to be an ambush, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Got fire arrows in the last episode, so... Alright. Be wary of oddball. What is that freaking thumping? Jesus. Ah, there's mild-mannered Pate. Not the man I was looking for, but I did plan on finding you next anyway.
We went through a lot together. Take this as a token of our friendship.
And you get Pate's gear plus the Ring of Thorns. You do this if you were able to summon him against the last giant and kept him alive.
Don't be shy. They were meant for you. Well, we meet again. There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself.
That's number from this side. Alright, enough with the thumping. God. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Oof. Okay. All right. We're outside. Just to make this easier. Yeah, that guy's alive. Simpleton Spice. Oh, he's hanging off the wall. Hang 10, dude. But yeah, the man we were looking for is actually right here. Oh my god, enough with the thumping. Stop dropping down out of nowhere. Seriously. What? He's not here? I guess because we beat Mytha, he automatically left, which is fantastic, and at the same time not. Let me see here. What was I gonna do? The mirror shield. Arrive homeward bone, so let's just head back home to Majula. Whew. There he is. He did show up automatically. Okay. I forgot about that because I normally find him before I beat Mytha. But it's good that he's here.
Hi. Who are you? The name's Gilligan, right? Don't make me say it twice. All right. What do you want? I stock everything that you could possibly need. should have listened to the warnings. This place is flippin' mental. Huh? No, I wasn't born here. I'm from a wee bit. I'm from a wee bit out west. That's all. I've seen some rough times. I think I'll settle down for a while.
Okay. Basically, let's get his jester first. Alright. Lapsmith Gilligan, if you met him back in the Earthen Peak, he would have helped you get a hidden Twinkling Titanite. His gimmick is that you pay him a certain amount of souls to set up a ladder. And depending on how many souls you actually give him, that's the amount of souls you'll get if you... You know.
You want to go down that awful hole? You must have lost your marbles. Fine, fine. I'm happy to be of service. You need a ladder then, sure enough. But you'll have to show some generosity. A very reasonable offer. Just you wait.
Yeah, depending on how much you're willing to pay him, he sets up a ladder of a certain length that'll get you down to a certain portion of this this giant sinkhole that's been in Majula since the start of the game.
Hey, this ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like. Cheers for that.
Yeah. He's just, let me talk to him some more, just so you can know more about his character.
You wouldn't believe the shenanigans that happen in my business.
Hey, shit, it's...
I thought at least here in the middle of nowhere, I could stay clear of, you know, my old pals. Oh, don't ask me what happened. You know, discretion, me old chum. That gaping hole. Well, search me.
Like, really.
It's where the people around here toss all their rubbish. Corpses. You know. Whatever they'd rather be rid of.
Yeah, Akino?
And
She looks weird.
those human statues.
She's awesome. Ew.
Anybody,
No.
I suppose. Probably just some old pagan costume. What's it like at the bottom of the hole? And why in the hell would I know?
Yeah, so here's his deal. He's a bit of a carpenter from Vulcan, who also constructs shortcuts for the appropriate fee. That's basically it. He has some old friend of his, like, he basically swindled his old friends, I'm assuming, and that's why he ran away from Vulcan. He's basically just in hiding. I don't know if he's undead or not, but he's not really a, you know, nice customer.
What?
Now we need just a couple more souls to buy a ring that I want to use to make my trek down here easier.
Oh, you do. Are you going to see the old thing?
Yeah.
A man? Yes. Were you?
Yeah, we already heard this dialogue. We're here for the silver cat ring. Oh, we already had the money for it. Okay. Reduces damage from falling.
Satisfied? I'll be.
Right. This will lower our fall damage. It's important that we have lower fall damage because where I'm attempting to go will take some dexterity and skill to reach. Ooh. Yeah. There we go. The Grave of Saints. The Grave of Saints is home to a very interesting covenant. The Rat Covenant. And this is part of their territory. Like, remember in an earlier video, I talked about how several covenants had their own version of player versus player. And each player versus player benefit had its own perks. Well, in the Rat Covenant, the way it works here is that instead of a rat player invading you by entering your world, you have the risk of invading a rat player's world. Alright. I'll let you go down here. And through the fog gate. So yeah, basically what happens is, once you invade an area belonging to a member of the Rat Tail Covenant, you have to fight the rats in this area along with the player, because the player has the benefit of getting the help of any enemy nearest him in the area. Of course, the trick here is that once you enter the fog gate, you go back to your own world, and as a result, the player fails to kill you. If you're able to kill someone who enters your world through your covenant this way, you get one rat tail from them as a covenant reward. Now for the boss of this area. This is more... And I think that's the boss. No, it's not. That's the boss. Whoa. Yeah. So yeah, that's the gimmick here. You have to keep killing these rats until the actual boss appears, and then you can just kill the boss. Oh, wow, okay. That's a lot of health to lose. Yeah. So you can deal a ton of damage to this boss if you're lucky enough. But the main point of difficulty comes from figuring out what the boss actually looks like. The boss always has a unique signature. So yeah, that was a Royal Rat Vanguard. A pretty disappointing boss. I mean, it's tricky, but it's not hard for a good reason. Now that you have a rat tail, you can speak to this guy.
Leave this place, human. We have no time for thy kind. Humans bring nothing but filth. Is that a rat tail, human? Thou'st one of mine rat burrows conquered. This will not go unnoticed. Rejoice, for the right to serve me is now thine. Since thou'rt human still, permit me ask, wilt thou thy human soul surrender and pledge thyself to me?
Shoot. Damn it.
Stirrest thou by the sweet-tempered sludge that laps at our bosoms?
Now, you can join the Rat King Covenant if you want to. One thing before I decline, I should tell you the main point behind joining this covenant is to use the invasions, the reverse invasions, to farm Pharaoh's Lockstone. Now, as you probably caught a glimpse of while I was rushing past to get to the bonfire, we passed a lot of openings where we could place a Pharaoh's Lockstone down. The point of this covenant is to basically make a booby-trapped haven for you and your fellow rat warriors. And the booby traps are meant to ensnare and trap anyone who invades your world. So if you get more Pharaoh's Lockstone by farming and killing more people, you get more traps to befuddle and hinder even more people. It's you can make your own fun house of horrors, basically.
Of course. Humans are all alike. Get thee gone. We will tolerate thy stench no longer.
I'm not gonna bother trying to kill this guy, because, oh, jeez, oh man, it's been a long time since I've been up here. Normally I just pay Gilligan more than enough money to skip the Grave of Saints entirely. Because you can't just skip this area and this boss fight. It's not necessary to progress by beating him. But man, jeez. Another Pharaoh's Lockstone. And yet the only way that I should get that particular crystal lizard is to, you know, come down here with through the other way. Ash Knuckle Ring. Yeah. the Great Heal Miracle. Yet another a Cyanite. Those are called Cyanites. And their Cyanite guards their piece of sublime bone dust for us. So as you can see, the Silver Cat Ring really helps with the fall damage management. Just helps tremendously. A token of spite. The gutter. Yeah. Woo! Almost fell. That would have been embarrassing. Let's go back to Majula. So let's space out the episode a bit by reading Pate's gear. Just showing you a bit more lore about him. Pate's armor. Although it appears to be common armor, it has in fact been meticulously customized, belonging to Mob Mayor Pate. This has been considerably altered. Perhaps it was pillaged. Pate's favorite Great Shield appears rather humdrum, but in fact it was forged by layering thin sheets of iron, a process that creates a shield with excellent defense for its weight. It's not always advisable to stand out, especially if you have something to hide. So yeah. Something to hide. And Pate has a spear as well. A long spear wielded by Pate. This appears to be a very ordinary spear, but seems to have accumulated power over the course of countless battles. And the same thing as it says in the shield, if you have something to hide. Yeah, so remember when we met Creighton of Mira? He told us he was warning us about Pate. This is what he meant. Pate is definitely a thief and definitely some sort of liar. However, things aren't that cut and dry. Things really aren't that cut and dry when it comes to Pate and Creighton. Buy. Let's just buy the rest of her homeward bone.
Satisfied? I'll be.
And then let's talk to this guy again.
Hey. Well, that's fine. Well, really, a very generous offer indeed, especially from you. I get such a warm feeling inside when I get the chance to help others.
Alright. As you can see, it goes even deeper than the other ladder we put out.
Cheers for that.
There's actually 2 ladders now. want to take the one that goes down even deeper than the previous ladder. Now, you notice that there's this other ladder down here that you can only reach by taking the deepest ladder. Alright. Yeah. Ring of the Eli +1. Absorb HP from each defeated foe. So, if you're playing for a certain type of build, and you want to get HP back as you're attacking enemies, that's probably the best ring to use. And they're a homeward bone for a treble, which is great. Now, the real prize is here. There we go. Titan Shard, a large Titan Shard, and more importantly, a Dark Knight Stone. Okay. That Dark Knight Stone is very important because it's the only guaranteed stone we can get this early in the game. This means we can take it to good old Macduff and infuse one of our weapons with a brand new element. Where is it? Ah, the Sunset Staff, right. Now we can fuse the Sunset Staff with either a Faint Stone, which you collected earlier, to increase its intelligence and sorcery dealing damage, while decreasing our hex dealing damage. Or we can do the opposite, increase our hex dealing damage by decreasing our fate dealing damage. I'll take the latter. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can go back to the gutter and progress the plot some more. So yeah, the gutter is what rests at the very bottom of the Grave of Saints. It looks like a sewer because it's basically a sewer. Look at that. Look at this filth climbing down through the walls. It's just unending. Yeah. I've got some more torch time. So yeah, navigating this place is more or less just making sure you can see where you're going. That's all it's a matter of. And those statues will spit poison at you, because of course they will. As long as you keep progressing the game. Thanks for just dropping down. Get out of my face. We got more torch. wow. What is even up there? Whoa. 5 minutes of torch for each time you pick up a random piece of torch off the ground. Speaking of the torch, you know, originally Dark Souls 2, I'm sorry, I got my numbers mixed up. The torch mechanic was an interesting addition, I think, because it's supposed to make you choose between picking mobility for picking, oh, the dog is finally coming after us. Hey, Madar. Jeez, okay. Another torch. Let me just relight my torch to the sconce, which is great. What is this place? This is called the Gutter, Badar. Do you remember in Majula seeing this giant hole in the center of the town? This is where that giant hole eventually leads to. This place. It's a gigantic sewer with sewage and all kinds of filth running down the walls. And the difficulty here is navigating the darkness and laying a path along your way while avoiding pitfalls like that. Another part of the challenge is the fact that these enemies will know where you are the more of these torches you light. So they will start coming after you. So yeah, it's look at this filth and garbage running down the wall right here. No, I will not play the new God of War. I have never played any entry in the God of War franchise. I know the story to all of them, but I've just never really been inclined to get any of them to play. Yeah, I can tell the new God of War is going to be very different from the previous entries. But I'm still not really interested in playing. Oh my god! Wow. Okay, I let myself get distracted. And look what happened. I was so close to the bonfire too. That's the worst part. I got distracted. That was supposed to be a clean run. Alright. Well. Alright. I genuinely see better in this area when I have a torch on my person. Kill that guy as soon as possible. Alright. Here we go. Will we see anything of Dragon Age 4 at E3 2018? No. 2018 for EA will be pretty much all Anthem. Oh wow, they're just pouring in. Come here. You two, get your turn. Everyone gets a turn. Huh. Because sworn there was... Oh! I think that's the last one. Yeah. Come on. Get your turn. Prisoner's gloves. And a torch. Good. Break this item back here. Like this sconce. I can't quite remember the reception to Anthem from last year, but from what I know on the Bioware forums, yeah, Anthem's not very popular a pick. And from discussion on the Bioware forums, I'm a member of the only really active Bioware forum that's left in the internet. Oop. From discussion, most Bioware fans aren't actually interested in Anthem either. A lot of them see it as a Destiny clone, and that Toriyama's attempts to capture the Destiny audience will fall flat. Because it won't be playing to Bioware's strengths as a developer. So the biggest fear is that Anthem will be a massive flop, and then when Anthem underperforms, EA will just kill Bioware for good. And to a degree, I understand that fear because, again, Anthem isn't exactly Bioware's strength. That's random. Great club. was at the bottom of this pit. There's one more area at the very absolute bottom of this particular pit. And that is where we're heading, because that's where the third Lord Soul is. You didn't see the last video, I assume. Either during the stream or as a VOD, but in the last video we defeated the old Iron King, and we got the second Great Lord Soul from him. So we're about to take on the third... third Lord Soul from the gutter. Dragon Rich Azure. Yeah, we'll need that. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, this area... Here's at the very, very bottom of this pit. The Black Gulch. This green slime is poison. Poison, it's just calcified poison, really. Ooh, it's a good thing we got those life gens earlier, because we'll need them. As you can see here, the difficulty lies in just navigating. Those giant worms, they're enemies. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me just do this. Catch my breath here for a second. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Those black worm things are called Razorback Night Crawlers or Craig Slippers. And those hand-shaped worm enemies you were talking about earlier are called dark suckers. You can also call them coal tars. But yeah, dark suckers. Yeah, the statues are spitting on you. They're poison-spitting statues. That's what they're called. Well, poison-shooting statues. And the whole point of them is to impede your progress by well, stunning you into eating their poison attacks. Yeah. As you can see, there are some statues you can't quite reach. Yeah. That Razorback Nightcrawler has a annoying tendency to burrow back into its hole in order to do a lunge attack. It's vulnerable when you do this. You can take advantage of the vulnerability, but it still leaves a very annoying fight. On top of all the other crap you have to deal with. Dark Spirit invasion. Well, that's fine. I can handle one Dark Spirit right now. You can also see it, so the Dark Spirit, at the very least, has the decency to get staggered by the poisons shooting at him. Thank you. Okay. Yikes. Oh my god. Okay, I get the picture. A divine blessing. Titanite chunk. Oh yeah, the coal tars, the dark suckers, they're actually good for farming materials if you're into that sort of thing. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, jeez. Actually, getting down here is not very fun. Alright. Alright. Now we need to use a... Oh, God. Oh, my God! I didn't even notice. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. That's exactly what happens when you don't pay attention. Oh, God. Another Titanite chunks my trouble, at least. Goalie just died on his own. Oh my God. Let's see here. Now I just need to look for a Lucatile again. So give me a second. Okay. Pass that statue, pass the statue, pass the statue. Alright. So I'm going to fast travel back to the Black Gulch mouth. Sorry it took a bit long. Just have to make sure I was doing everything right. Let's see. Let's set bonfire. The torch. Forlorn. Forlorn again. Alright, hold on a second.
Still on the road, are you? Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you. By way of an apology.
Ring of Steel Protection +1.
I found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading. Oldest first. Curse is doing its work upon me.
Whoa! Oh my god.
If everything should fade.
Alright. Finally. Okay. That's the, what, second Forlorn I fought now? Oh boy. Oh, Christ.
I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. But then, one day, he was gone. Lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse. If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him.
So yeah, Lucatia's tale is a sad one. She admires her brother. He's the star of Mira. But she's forgetting him, and she's starting to forget everything else, too.
Only someone, my brother, soon
Right. We go to the hidden chamber. You find Lucatile Mira's summon sign here. We need to summon her for at least one more time so we can complete her quest line. It's finally time to deal with the next old one. I'm calling them old ones, even though I should just call them the... Sorry to figure out a name to call them, to be honest. Dark Souls 2, baby. Big. God. Yeah. Yes! Just made it. Just made it. Whew. All right. All right. To be honest, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I don't want to overextend myself. That is the entrance to the Crown of the Sunken King DLC, a similar entrance to what was behind the previous Old Iron King boss that we defeated. We're not going to explore that yet for the same reason that we're not going to explore this area any further. We've done pretty much everything major that we could do, and I wanted to pace these videos out and feature a different Great Lord in each of them. So we're going to cut it off for here. It's shorter than normal, but I think it's for the best in terms of pacing and in terms of giving you guys worthwhile content. So if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe for future content relating to RPGs and the like. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a good day.